Disney World Railroad. The next leg of our journey will take us all the way back to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we enter the American wilderness, we'll pass by the dusty desert town of Tumbleweed. Keep your eyes peeled for the runaway mine trains and big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Runaway trains. Now I ask, would that be the way to right at home here in the prairies and forests of the American wilderness. Things haven't changed much since the days when settlers started heading west. Nowadays, rails can carry us safely for a while. Trips used to take months, now they take just a few weeks. There's plenty of deer, antelope, and elk feed along the banks of the river, and naturally, plenty of early settlers decided to put down stakes and live here too. Of course, those early settlers weren't the first to make their home in this wild frontier. These native tribes of Plains Indians were living, hunting, and trading for centuries before we ever came along. They were the first to tame the wild horses of the American plains, long before our big old iron horses started chugging through these parts. Folks, and we're coming to the outskirts of Fantasyland, a place where dreams can come true. Here you can fly with Peter Pan or take a spin in a teacup. Walt Disney always believed that no magic kingdom would ever be complete as long as there was imagination left in the world. With that spirit in mind, these folks are dreaming of a whole new Fantasyland. Their hard work making future dreams come true. Someday soon, you'll be able to take a trip under the sea with the Little Mermaid, or be our guest for an enchanted feast inside the Beast's castle. But for now, it sure is exciting to think about all the fun that lies ahead. This old steam train needs water to keep going. Just like you and me. Up ahead, there's an outpost and a water tower, and it looks like we'll be resting there a spell. That'll give the engineer time to top off the tent. Once again, we're just making a quick stop. Everybody please stay on board. Sit tight, and we'll be on our way in just a few minutes. Our next stop is Main Street, USA. Looking at all those posters, I'd say the circus is coming to town, and this circus is coming to stay. It's the Fantasyland Storybook Circus. When it opens, you'll be able to soar through the air with Dumbo the Flying Elephant, and join the wheels on the Barnstorm, a rollicking ride of circus acrobatics and coaster thrills. Now, the circus isn't here yet, but it won't be too much longer. Our next stop is Main Street Station. Sit tight, everyone. We'll be underway in just a moment or two.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're just taking a short break. Everyone, please remain seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all aboard.
It looks like we've replenished our water supply, and we're ready to embark on the next leg of our journey. Our destination is Main Street, USA. Now, everyone stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the prison at all times. And please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
There are some who say that this steam train is a little old-fashioned, but for me, it's the only way to travel. Of course, there are those who prefer to hit the highway. On the right, you just might spot some pint-sized drivers taking their first spin behind the wheel of a car. Getting from place to place is a big deal in Tomorrowland, where you might board a people mover, zip around on the Astro Orbiter, or book a flight across the galaxy in our busy starport in Space Mountain. Tomorrowland is truly a world on the move. Seems like a whole lot of neighbors migrating in from all corners of the Milky Way. There's that plastic experiment 626, better known as Stitch, always up to his usual antics. Buzz Lightyear is scouting for a few good space rangers. Even the monsters of Monstropolis have taken a shine to Tomorrowland. I hear those monsters are pretty funny. They're sure funny looking. Yep, the future is here today at the Magic Kingdom. And the future looks like a lot of fun. But after working on the railroad all the livelong day, it's nice to come home to good old Main Street, USA. Inspired by the small-town dreams of a young Walt Disney, a walk down Main Street is like stepping back into the early years of the 20th century. Walt had fond memories of those days, and it's a dream we still like to share, especially at parade time. We've made a complete trip around the Magic Kingdom. For those of you who've been on board for the whole journey, thanks for putting up with me these past few days. If you're staying with us, we'll be headed for Frontierland next. Right now, please stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully step off the train. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so we can safely board passengers for the next leg of our journey. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for your safety, please remain seated until I give the word all clear. And the train comes to a full and complete stop, but it's not safe just yet. Once again, everyone, for your safety, please remain seated. And we're all clear. Please watch your step when exiting the train. Welcome to Main Street, USA. afternoon and welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. For your safety, remain seated at all times. Keep your hands on feet, legs inside the train seats open towards the inside of the road, with an adult on the outside. And there should be no eating, drinking, or smoking while on board. Our next stop will be Frontierland Station, and we're all the way.
Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. We're about to take a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom with a stop at Frontierland along the way. Sit tight. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're leaving Main Street Station right now, so breathe goodbye. But if you stay on board long enough, sooner or later, you'll be back.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
For an old conductor like me, there's no better place to ride the rails than the Magic Kingdom. By the way, we're traveling on pure steam power. This old locomotive is descended from the mighty trains that powered the golden age of steam. And just like me, it's a little old-fashioned. Now, where else do you travel from the charmed rails of the USA, the untamed jungles of Africa, Asia, and South America? At the Magic Kingdom, anything is possible, and we're heading straight to the heart of Adventureland. It can get pretty wild in these parts, especially if you run into Captain Jack Sparrow. He's hiding out among those scurrilous pirates of the Caribbean. Whether you're boarding a boat from the jungle or flying on a raft of magic carpets, if you visit Adventureland, bring an extra dose of bravery. As for me, I'll stay safe and sound right here aboard my train if you don't mind. Wild west of the Magic Kingdom, Frontierland. This outpost range of exciting inventions. You might catch a runaway mine train at Big Thunder Mountain, or hop on over to Splash Mountain and join Brer Rabbit for a straight down to Ride Patch. Station, everyone. So sit tight until we come to a complete stop. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
Please remain seated till the train has come to its full and complete stop. And I've given you an all clear once again.